Welcome back. There's a big holiday coming up on May 2nd, and these guys know all about it. We're talking about Big Brew Day. It's like an international holiday for home brewers.
It is, very much so.
This morning, I have Adam Meyer from the Michiana Extract and Grain Association, Mega Brewing, and I have Aaron Goldstein, owner of Michiana Brewers Supply. Thank you guys so much for being with us today this morning. So first of all, let's talk about the big holiday, May 2nd. What do you have going on?
May 2nd down at the Crooked U, which is in South Bend at 1047 East Lincoln Way. We're actually going to be down there brewing beer. There's going to be about 10 to 15 different people brewing, so you can come down and kind of check us out if you want to. That
new brewery, basically, new brew, kind of opens up, coming up within the next month. So it's not quite open yet.
Yeah, it's not quite open yet. That's the plan, is about the next month it should be opened up.
So this May 2nd date might be a little preview if you're into that sort of thing.
It could be a little bit of a preview to take a look at it and see what you think about it.
Are more and more people getting into the home brewing type business?
Aaron might know a little bit more about that.
It's kind of been blossoming throughout the past couple months.
We've really noticed a lot of breweries opening up in South Bend, Mishawaka, Elkhart, and this seems to be like a big trend.
Oh yeah.
Maybe to stick around.
Right. Hopefully it'll keep going and keep fueling the need for craft beer, and everybody loves a good craft beer. So.
And people love to do it themselves, too. So you've brought in some things that might help a beginner or somebody who's maybe not a beginner think about what they're supposed to do to start. So somebody who has no idea, explain to me what we have here.
So right here we kind of have a good representation of some of the different grains that are used to make the beer.
Okay.
So right here we've got a couple different varieties of the grain. Some of them add color. Some of them add more sugars than others.
Like I see this is dark, right? So would that be more like a darker, deeper beer?
Right. That'd be something for more like porter or stout or something like that. And then right here in the canister we've got what's called an extract.
Okay.
And that's essentially these grains already processed and condensed into a nice sugar syrup in the can for you.
So they make it really easy.
Right. Very easy.
It's like Betty Crocker of home brewing.
It really is. And actually, that's the reference I use for every new customer. So.
It's like I've done this before.
Exactly.
All right, what else do we have here? What is this?
With your grains that you see here, in that state, they're not really accessible for the sugars. So what you end up doing is you take the grains and you put it into that, and actually just kind of cracks it open. It doesn't turn it into flour necessarily. It just cracks the shell open and makes the water get more contact with the grain.
So if you wanted to do it from scratch by yourself, you would probably want this.
But somebody like Aaron and a lot of your local homebrew shops have these available to you.
Okay.
So if you don't want to go ahead and buy something that expensive, he can grind it for you at his shop, so you already have that pre-done.
And then you've got this over here. This is kind of something cool. What is this?
Yeah, that's called a randalizer. It's essentially I have hops in there right now, but you can put any kind of fruit that you want in there. And what you do is you hook it up to your kegging system, and you just run it. The beer goes through there and essentially infuses with those hops or any other kind of fruit, and you just essentially, on the other end, it's going right to your glass.
Here's the cool thing. If you have no idea what you're talking about, but you're like, this is so cool, I want to do it, May 2nd is a great opportunity to talk with brewers who've been doing it a while and to kind of get a grasp on what you're supposed to do to start it at home.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. If you come down, most of us are very open, very willing to talk to you and give you any type of information that you want. So if you have any type of interest, it is a great time to come down and check it out.
And of course, the Michiana Brewers Supply, you guys are always open.
Right.
And you're a wealth of knowledge as well.
Yeah.
Where are you located?
I'm located at 117 South Michigan Street, right next to Yummy Cupcakes and across the street from South Bend Chocolate Cafe.
You can really get all of your shopping done in one.
Exactly.
Thank you, gentlemen, so much. We appreciate it. Mark your
Thank
calendars,
you.
May 2nd.